Boom, people, there's a boy Bruce here in the story. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, I want to talk about what's going on the other day. You know what I mean, in the football game. You know what I mean, people, and the way they're treating black people after the game and all this thing was going on back in the days where they treat black people. But people, you see, we are all people. We are God people. You know what I mean, people? But people run follow me on YouTube, people. My YouTube name is Superfit Brucey. Brucey spelled Broocy. But run follow me on Instagram, people. My Instagram name is Brucey. Brucey spelled Broocy. You know what I mean, people? So, boom, people. Let's jump in this video right now, because this video can be calm and cool. I don't want nobody come phone me and tell me all this crazy stuff. Just leave me. Let me just do my thing. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people. You see what happened in the football game on Sunday? You know what I mean? Yo, people, I'm telling you something. You have to be careful at the word you use to people and the name you call people. You know what I mean, people? Because people, let me tell you something. You see, racism is illusion. You know what I mean, people? Racism is not from God, people. Racism is a man-made, is man-created. Man split up people and say that race is that race and that race is that race and that race is that race. You know what I mean, people? But people, right now, it's a black and white thing going on. The white man, the black man, the white man, the black man, the white man is fighting. But people, we need to stop all these fighting as people. You know what I mean? White man, you need to stop from dislike the black man. Black man, if you stop from dislike the white man, you have to think now, people. you see the Indian man, the Chinese man, they must be so upset. They have to be getting a little calling sometime and get involved in this vibe what's going on. You know what I mean? Because it's just white man and black man fighting all the time. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, we need to stop from doing this crazy stuff. Because they're not getting nowhere. You know what I mean? Yo, people, you see, only way they can stop this kind of stuff going on in this country is have to be man, when you do make a racist vibes, or you do, even in workplace, you lose a job and you go to prison. You know what I mean? Then they come up with a law. If a man ever mention anything racism, as he come out time out, boom, they go to court, you go to prison, do 5 years or a year or so, you know what I mean, get a criminal record, they can't get a job, you know what I mean, in the future. Because what's going on is mad. You know what I mean? So black people, white people, we need to live as people, because we are God people. It's God create us. You know what I mean, people? And the minute we start to think different where we are thinking, not thinking because oh, he's a black man over there, and you're gonna call him a white man over there, or an Indian man over there, a China man. We need to call people, you know what I mean? You not call people non black people, because the people, I am not black. I am not black, people. I have a dark complexion and it's beautiful. It got a thing inside of it called melanin. You know what I mean, people? And it's beautiful, people. You know what I mean? The melanin is all over my body. You know what I mean? It make all my cells in my body tingling. You know what I mean, people? So, yo, people, I'm Mr. White Man. You need to just love us as people. You know what I mean? Because, people, you see this country, England, is a great country, you know, people. I'm telling you. It's a great, great country. You know what I mean? And that's why they call it Great Britain. You know what I mean? Because they did a lot of stuff to people. You know what I mean? People, I'm not telling a lie. People, you see me as a black man. I'm from Jamaica, original. But people, if I was in Jamaica, because I came here to do boxing, you know what I mean? If I was in Jamaica doing my boxing career, people, believe me, I wouldn't achieve half or quarter of the stuff what I achieve in this country. You know what I mean, people? So people, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Believe me. You know what I mean, people? But what I'm trying to say to you, this country needs to cut out the racism and the racist vibes. You know what I mean? It is too much. And it's going on for a very long time. You know what I mean? And you guys are just engracing yourself. You know what I mean? Doing all these crazy vibes. It needs to stop. We need love. We need peace. We need kindness. And when you start to do all these kind of stuff, people, you see what happened to your heart, your mind, your whole... all this cell in your body just started tingling. You know what I mean, people? People, look what the people them do to this geezer called Marcus Rashford. You know what I mean? These people destroy the guy picture on the wall and write all kind of racist vibes on it until people have to cover it with the black bag, with the bin liner bag. You know what I mean? And look what the guy doing for them. The guy doing all this hard work for all the children in the school, you know what I mean, the country can get free lunch. You know what I mean, people? People, that is so beautiful. You know what I mean, people? People, and look at that. Look what they're doing. They're calling him name because he's missed a penalty. People, you see, if all these black guy who take the penalty, they score, there'll be a national hero in the country. You know what I mean? People, just flip that. You know what I mean? Look what they did now. They call them all the name, they calling them a nigger, they beating up black people walking down the road, then pushing black people in river because black people never score the goal, never score the penalty. You know what I mean? Mr. English white man. You need to stop from think the way you are thinking. You know what I mean? You're meant to be very intelligent, you say. You know what I mean? Well, hack it. Hack the way you are. You know what I mean? People, I'm tell you something about the English white man. People, you see the English white man, he not like you, but he will talk to you. He will drink with you. He will do everything for you. But he do not like you. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of like the American white man. He not like you and he will make you know he don't like you. He don't play no game with you. But people, we need to stop and play this game. What's going on right now? And the minute you stop and play this game, you will see what's going on. It's a new vibe. Just love people for people. You know what I mean? Don't love people because he's white. Don't love me because don't dislike me because I'm a black. We are people. We are God people. Only person put us here is God. And God loves us so much. You know what I mean, people? As I said to you before, racism is illusion. It's a man-made thing. It wasn't God make it. And for God didn't make it, me not believe in it. You know what I mean, people? So people, me never get a white man in this country, never make a racist comment to me before. In my face. You know what I mean? People, let me tell you a story. A black man called me a nigger because he was angry at me. He called me a nigger because I didn't do what he wanted me to do. You know what I mean, people? This is the kind of thing I'm thinking. It's a black man, This is the kind of thing the way these people make me think negative towards each other. You know what I mean? But black people, all you gotta do is to love each other. You know what I mean? I keep telling you guys, you guys not getting it. Love is the key of life. You know what I mean? People say me love everybody because my Father God love everybody. You know what I mean? And if you know, oh, God love you, you wouldn't be thinking these racist vibes and carry on the way you guys are carrying on. You know what I mean, people? We need to stop it. Stop from doing all this kind of stuff. People, it's not getting you nowhere. You might think it's getting you somewhere, but it's not. You know what I mean? Racism is not good, people. You need to love people as people. And respect people, you know what I mean, as people. It doesn't matter what color he is. Yo, people, me respect the white man, me respect the China man, me respect the Indian man, me love the black man, of course, because he's my people, you know what I mean. But me not gonna do nothing horrible towards a white man, towards an Indian man, because he's white. No, that's ignorance, you know what I mean. As I say to you guys meant to be say you're very intelligent, but you're not acting the way you're intelligent, you know what I mean. As I say to you, this country is meant to be Great Britain, but you're not making it look like Great Britain. You're bringing it down by doing all this crazy stuff, you know what I mean. Back in the days, they used to make black people, they go to Africa and then bring them out of Africa and they start using them to slave, you know what I mean. Because my fourth parents is a slave, you know what I mean. That's the way you have to look at it, people, you know what I mean. And then bring them to all them country and then build all these big beautiful building and then jump off of the building and then just dig a hole and put them like just bury them like that, you know what I mean, people. But people, about time. This is going on too long. It need to stop. It need to stop. It's a little game because listen, it's football now. It's a sport. You cannot get sport involved with racism and with politics. It's sport. Sport, you're meant to love it. You know what I mean? People, me's a sportman. Remember, me's former British and Commonwealth champion, back for the World Championship, free time, Sadnera champion, WBU international champion. People have done it all. You know what I mean? So, people, you see every sport England playing are doing, people, me support them. Because me's a sportman, and it's sport. You're meant to love it. You know what I mean? They meant to enjoy it. You know what I mean, people? Me support them in every way. You know what I mean, people? But then they love the black boy, them score the goal. They love when the black boy do good for them. You know what I mean? But then they'll love when the black boy miss the penalty. You know what I mean? These kind of things need to stop. It's all ignorance. As I said to you before, you're meant to be intelligent. Mr. Englishman, well, act intelligent and don't go on, you know what I mean, you way you're going on, you know what I mean, beating up black people in the street because a black man missed the penalty. You know what I mean? What kind of thing is that, man? This is crazy and this is frightening. You know what I mean? Yo, Miss Kate, you see my great grandchildren coming? You know what I mean, people? Boy, people might tell me I'm scared for them. You know what I mean, people? But I won't be leaving them alone. I'll be still around, roaming the world, make sure they get everything is happening perfect in their life. Just like my great-grandmother, just like my mother and my father will never leave me alone. They're making everything happen perfect for me in my life. You know what I mean, people? These kind of things you have to do. You know what I mean, people? Because, it's scary. Remember, we didn't want to come to your country now. If you guys invite us to your country, You know what I mean, people? And we come to your country to do the work what you guys didn't want to do. You know what I mean? Driving the bus, cleaning the toilet, cleaning this, cleaning that, cleaning the street. You know what I mean? Can you guys think you're better than it? You know what I mean? So you invite us to do it, and then you come to our country and you take everything away. You know what I mean? And you take everything away and you put what beautiful and you put it in your museum. You know what I mean? And your museum is beautiful. People have to pay money to go inside your museum. But our museum, nobody's not going there because nothing is there to see. You know what I mean? Everything is here. You know what I mean, people? So what I'm trying to say to you, people, these kind of things need to stop. Completely, you need to stop it. And people, black people, white people, Indian people, Chinese people, coolie people, red people, we need to do love. We need to love everybody. As people, don't look on the color. You know what I mean, people? Because the minute you look on the color, you start to think negative. You know what I mean, people? That's the way it go, people. You cannot do this kind of thing. You know what I mean? You have to love me for who I am. You know what I mean, people? And I will love you for who you are. You know what I mean, people? And that's the way the universe set. Because the people, it's God's world. God created all of us. You see, God didn't make us as a robot where you can flick a button and then we do what I want us to do. No, and give us a thing called free will. You know what I mean, people? So support each other, love each other. You know what I mean? And you see a different vibes in you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Use your heart. Walk with love. Walk and talk with love. You know what I mean? And you see a different vibes. You know what I mean? Don't use your head when you come out to people. Use your heart. Love people. As people. And then you see a different vibe. That's people. That's all the thing I can say to people. Because the people, all I do is love. People love me as a black man. I love you as a white man. I love you as a Chinese man. I love you as an Indian man. I don't dislike you because you're this and you're that. No, if you do me something now or you come towards me violently, well, I step away from you. You know what I mean? Because he's a violent man. You know what I mean, people? And I try to keep peace. You know what I mean? But if you keep coming at me, I will scream out for God. I will not call God's name for help. He will come. He do. Let me tell you something. You see, God do whatever I ask him to do for me. You know why? God love me and I love God. And the reason why I love God, I know there is a God. You know what I mean? I got faith, I got confidence with him, and I love him and I believe in him. I believe. People, the word is believe. You have to believe, people. And we have to stop from going on the way we are going on. People, if we don't stop from going on the way we are going on, we're gonna be finished. You know what I mean? The world gonna blow up. And then everything done. You know what I mean, people? And people not gonna be here. The different generation gonna come. You know, it's another big bang gonna come. You know what I mean, people? That's what these people is trying to create in Sweden right now. Another big bang. You know what I mean? But people, we need to stop from the rubbish. Racism is bull. Stop it. Love people for people. God love us. God don't see color. God only see your heart. What about love? Peace. Kindness. Enjoyment. Happiness. We need to. That's all we need. And then you can get along in life. But if you ain't got no love, you ain't gonna get along with no one. No one not gonna like you. You're not gonna like no one. You know what I mean? So you need to just relax and chill. Leave out the racist vibe. Racist is illusion. Simple. Yo, people, I could go on, but I'm not gonna. You know what I mean, people? Yo, people, all the people who shared my video, all the people who's watching the video, thank you very much. You know what I mean, people? People love people as people. Don't love people because he's black. Don't love me because I'm white. Don't love me because I'm pink. Don't love me because love me as people. And just relax your heart towards what color the person is. And you see what happens. Your life will change. Things will start happening in your life. You know what I mean? So people, boom people, I'm out of here. Yo, peace. I love you all so much. Have a great day.